This is Raylene. We had a consultation earlier on what we're going to be doing with her hair today. Raylene is a school teacher. She doesn't want a lot of maintenance, so what I've chose to do is a triangular sectioning from the temples to the high point of the head. I found her natural parting, and I'm taking my section back to the high point of her head, taking her to the other side, and we're doing the same thing, taking from the temple back to the high point of the head, taking our section out. We're going to be doing diagonal partings. Going back, we're only going to use maybe 3 to 6 foils. But because Raylene is a first grade teacher and doesn't have a lot of time for maintenance, I chose to do 3 different colors. We're doing colors of blondes. We're not going in and doing bleaching or anything that's going to be a high maintenance for her. So we're going to start with our diagonal parting, and I'm going to make a thicker parting so we don't have a lot of root as it's growing out. We're going to be using our Maje foils. Our Maje foils have 3 different colors. So we have, for our light, I'm going to be using silver, medium pink, and for our darker color we're using the blue, so that I know where I'm at as I'm working down the head. So we're taking our first section off of the head. She has a little bit of a point, so I'm picking up that so I get a little bit when that falls down onto her face. We're going to see a little bit of the lightness because we're going to start out with our lighter color. So we're just taking a couple section, and we're going to use our silver Maje foil. Put it right to the scalp, lay it straight down, and you'll see with our Maje foils we don't have to worry about slippage because they already have cotton. You remember we had foiling, and every time you'd put a foil in you'd have your hand up and everything was crunching underneath and you couldn't get your color on. With the Maje foils it just stays right on. Take our end, bring it right back, getting your color to the end. I'm going to take and seal our package. When I bring that back up, it's laying flat to her scalp, and you see my foils in there nice and secure. Now for my next section, taking this out of my way, and I will use my pink. And it could be awfully fun in the salon also. Other clients are going to walk around and say, what are you doing to her hair with all those different color foils? Well, we're using the Maje foils. We're just doing some fun and interesting color, low maintenance, and you too can have foils. Every client that comes into the salon gets foils in their hair. It's very quick, it's very easy. We don't have to worry about them falling out and starting over. We just put our color on, take it out to our end, bring our tip back, and our foil stays right in place for us. Right to her scalp. Next foil. I'm going to take this right from parting to parting, and in this area we're going to use 2 of our foils, and we are in the darker of our 2 colors. So we'll start taking right at our hairline, using our blue Maje foil. Aren't they fun? Now earlier we talked about consultation. Consultation is very, very important in the salon. We want to make sure that we have a great end result. And we can get that by choosing the correct color and the correct usage of our foils. My last section of my dark. And the way we did our sectioning, the hair is just going to fall naturally around the head. So as it falls and she shakes her head, the hair is just going to fall over, and it's going to look like we did a lot of foils in her hair. But in reality, so far I've only done 1, 2, 3, 4 foils, and we're only going to do a couple more. So she can come in the salon If she gets a lunch hour from school, just buzz in. We could throw some of our Maje foils. A few minutes, fun foils, and she's out. Okay, my last, I'm going to use 2, and we're going to go, since I've started with my light around the hairline and then we have a medium into the dark, I'm going to choose to go back to our medium color, and then through this area also we're going to do the 2 foils. So I'm going to grab just a few pieces, and our medium is pink. Doesn't take much to confuse me, so especially when we're busy in the salon, so we have the colors of our foils. Just look down, you know right where you're at. Put that color on. The hair stays in place, our foil stays in place. I've even let go of our foil and it's still there. Now, years ago when we used to do foiling, we had to wrap the root with some cotton. Our Maje foils already have the cotton, as you can see, inside of our foil, so it helps to hold our heat and adhere the color in the hair, and I don't have to touch. And here we have my last foil. Using my medium color, taking this over. And you can have fun with the Maje foils. Any technique that you are used to doing in the salon, try them with the Maje foils. A lot of times we would take our old foil, bring it up to the scalp. When you go to push it to the scalp, it kind of moves out. With our Maje foil, everything stays right in place. And there we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 foils.